Let's go. Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. With me today is my friend Vince Lowry. I'm super excited to be able to have this joint interview today, just to kind of share both of our stories and just kind of let you guys know what we have in store both in our Facebook groups and our YouTube channel to be able to give you the resources you need to improve your life, whether you're in business or you're not in business. This is great if you're an accountant or a bookkeeper or even an aspiring bookkeeper. Awesome, Vince. Can you please introduce yourself and just let the audience know who you are and how you help them?
Yeah. Thank you, Bryce. And I'm super excited about being on this interview too as well. Thank you so much for doing this. And about me, so you guys know, I've been in accounting for over 20 years. I started way back in 1999, kind of dates myself a little bit, but I've been doing accounting ever since then. And I started doing consulting about 6 years ago. And as a consultant, I was able to work remotely, and that kind of fed into the remote nature of work nowadays for accountants around the world. And so I decided to start a group on Facebook to really help out accountants so they could find new jobs and new opportunities, so that way they could connect with those businesses and get hired and have remote opportunities themselves. And so I felt that was kind of a way of giving back to the community, helping out other accountants too as well, be able to help them navigate, what certifications they might need, what skills they need to have, um, things that they should do for their job submissions, and about what kind of jobs are a best fit for them. So the group that I formed, it's really been tremendous since our last interview, Bryce. It's grown about 5,000 people, so that's been really amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. And for those watching, we actually want to do a cool thing where we each share each other's screen so you guys can actually see what the groups are about. So let me pull it up real quick. I believe you can see the screen, correct, Vince?
Yes, I can. Thank you, Bryce. Yeah, this is the remote accounting slash bookkeeping and the businesses hiring them. Currently, so today is March 23rd, 2022. We have about 24,600 subscribers on here, members on here. And these members have come across all around the world, different countries, and different fields of accounting. Some of them are actually businesses or that are on this group too as well. And some people are maybe just by finance or people in business that want to know more about accounting. And so you got people from here that just they find the group, they network, they find opportunities, they find jobs that will fit them. And I also try to post useful information for them. You can see that Mastering QuickBooks 2022 that is going to be really useful for accountants to be able to, look at that book and guide them through bookkeeping in QuickBooks. And so I try to post opportunities like that for accountants, whether it be books or software or just tips and tutorials that they could use to better their career.
Okay. Yeah, that's awesome because I feel like our groups go pretty hand in hand, to be honest, because yours are more for getting jobs and getting it's not just jobs, but all kind of opportunities. People will be like, hey, we're looking for someone who's, working from home, or be like, hey, I need an accountant, like a 1099 contractor. And then you also have these great videos about career tips. So that's really cool. Plus, you're dropping all these different opportunities, right? Because for you get a lot of people coming in trying to offer opportunities, and you're hand selecting which ones you feel would be both the safest for your users, the ones that would be the best fit for a lot of your users and a lot of your members inside the group. And it's really a really safe space where a lot of people, on the internet, it's not safe. So that's why it's a really great place, and that's why I think it's so great that you're almost at 30,000 people. I can't wait next time we talk, maybe in a quarter from now, it'll be another 5,000 people, probably another 6,000. And then
Yeah.
my group is a very cool kind of complement to that. Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, sorry, Bryce. I was just going to
Uh,
add, yeah, thank you so much for showing that. It's one of those deals when you try to hand select what can go in your group that you do have to be that moderator and filter out things that are appropriate for the accountants and for financial bookkeepers. Hold on one second. I got a helicopter flying above here. I'm, I'm here at the marina, so every once in a while we get helicopters and planes over here. Um,
yeah.
Going back to what I was saying there, basically we have a lot of people that post different things, and sometimes it might not be accounting or finance related. And so, as a moderator, and I'm sure you're doing this too in your group too as well, Bryce, is that we have to go through and make sure that it is appropriate, that it does fit. Now, these jobs, of course, are not my own, so I do ask accountants to do their own research and send their own personal messages and email messages to make sure that it's going to be a great fit for them for their career purpose. But we do try to post the best opportunities for them as much as we can.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and like I think a big reason why people should join, I mean, like how many potential jobs do you think actually get sent to you on a weekly basis?
I bet it's at least like 20 positions that get sent to me on a weekly basis, and I post as many of those as I possibly can. And usually, when I post something that's really outstanding, that's a great opportunity, we'll see in a matter of a few hours, 25, 30 to 40 comments of people who are interested that want that job opportunity.
Hmm. Yeah. That's awesome. How long have you been having the group around for?
I think I'm closing in on the 2-year mark now for this group. I believe I
Okay.
started this back in 2020, right when the pandemic had hit, and I kind of felt that more opportunities needed to be available for accountants.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, and like guys, like this is a really cool thing because for a lot of people when they're starting and they're trying to get jobs and trying to get positions, right? Oftentimes people want to end up just like Vince and myself, starting their own business where they're doing a little bit of either consulting or they're just a freelance accountant or bookkeeper. So that's kind of where my group kind of takes over, where it's just everything you need step by step so you can go and grow that business. Because like when I got started 7 years ago, there weren't a lot of resources about how to start a virtual either accounting business or virtual bookkeeping business. And as Vince probably knows, like we had to figure that stuff out from scratch. Like for me, it looked
Yeah.
like going to networking events. It was like I was driving from business owner's door to business owner's door across cities, speaking to like maybe 1 to 5 people a day, getting the door figuratively and literally slammed in my face of, hey, we don't really need this right now. Why are you showing up at my door? And then when you try and call people, it was just a mess, right? So nowadays, you guys have a tremendous opportunity. I mean, even on the welcome post, we have just guides to be able to help you do the following things: how to build an offer that can sell between $6,000 and $50,000 per year, how to raise your price without more education, experience, or certifications, marketing strategies you can use to go and get higher quality business owners, as well as sales scripts and operational systems. Sometimes what happens is we have people and like they're just getting started and they're looking to learn how to do accounting and bookkeeping. We have a lot of resources for that. Sometimes you might be in the middle where you know your career is in accounting and bookkeeping and finance, so you already understand how to do accounting, but you're looking for what are those skill sets to be able to grow the business and even just get started or what to do. And this is just one of the best resources on probably the planet to do it. Every Thursday, we have a free training at about 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where you guys can watch it live, come and ask any questions you have about growing your business. Maybe you're trying to hire employees, you just don't really know or have resources to do so. And these trainings are a great place for you to come. And as always, if you can't make it to one of them, we just say, hey, we'll send you a link to the replay so you can always watch on your own time and at your own pace. It's a really vibrant community as well because we're just building this friendships and building people who are wanting to help. Also, same thing we're gonna talk about in a little bit is like YouTube, but it's basically everything you need to be able to go and grow your business. As you can kind of see, like I'm falling behind a little bit because we get a really large number of people requesting guides, and sometimes Facebook won't let me send out as many messages as what I would like to the people. So we do have to kind of take it a little bit slow, but we're always here to make sure you get as much support as you possibly can, as well as having group guides for resources, pricing checklists, sales scripts, marketing guides, anything that you need to go and grow your business in a really quick period of time. So that's basically my group. We have about 21,000 people. We've been holding the group. It's coming up on a year in about 15 days. So 1 year old, we're at 21,000 members, hoping to get that thing up to about 50,000 by the end of this year. Um, Wish us luck. Join us if you're in Vince's group. If you're in my group, go join Vince's group. Now, Vince, I know one cool thing that you also have is your YouTube channel. Can you kind of like share a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure thing, Bryce. Thank you. And great opportunities on your group too, by the way. Those are great sales tools that are available for accountants on there and career places where they can advance their careers. The On my YouTube channel, I started this about 6 months ago. It's called Remote Accountants, and it's affiliated with my group. And basically, it's a channel that I've started to offer tips and strategies to accountants so that they could be able to see different things, strategies that they could use in their career. But also, I do job announcements on this channel so that they know the time I'll be posting on my Facebook group. I don't announce the jobs in specific on this group. Like I just tell them about the time I'll be posting on my group, but it's on this channel where they could figure out like when the next postings will be so they could be ready for that and be able to apply for that. And so the
Awesome.
remote accountants channel basically was something that I felt was going to be a great opportunity for people outside of Facebook where they could see more videos and get more tips and strategies that would help them out with their career.
Nice. Nice. And you guys should really take advantage of them while they're free because Vince really doesn't have any reason to hold anything back. So he's just telling you guys just kind of the cold hard facts that he had to learn the hard way. And there's nothing held back. It's this is what you got to do. This is what you're supposed to be feeling like. This is what it's actually going to sound like when you're inside of the actual interview. What you're supposed to say it, how to respond to XYZ things. So it's just one of those like super value packed locations that it's one of the hidden gems on YouTube right now because it is a little bit newer, just like all my YouTube channel as well. So take advantage of it while you're the first one because you can really start really driving the direction of the channel because you can reach out to Vince, ask him what kind of videos that you actually need help with, and he can make stuff that it might not be tailored specifically to you, but it's going to be influenced on what you're looking for at this moment in time. So it's super relevant to you. So anything else about the YouTube channel, Vince, you'd like to share?
Yeah, what's great about the YouTube channel too is that there will also be other people that I will talk to, like such as our interview here will be available on the YouTube channel so they can be able to see that. And so they can also see other people that can give testimonials and their advice too as well about how to help out accountants. And in addition to that, I've also posted several Excel tips videos as well as accounting tutorial videos that people can find and see and be able to increase their skills in accounting.
Nice. That's awesome because that's really heavily needed in the market. Excel's I'm just kind of writing that down because trying to see what I can use this channel for. So that's awesome, guys. And then we have again a really great compliment is my channel. So this channel is both new and old. I used to make YouTube videos on this channel probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago, and I really got distracted from making a lot of content because I was just growing the group and I was trying to add as much value as possible, especially with the private mentorship program as well as my accounting/bookkeeping business. So recently, probably about 3 months, it was like around Christmas time, and I got the idea to start giving a little bit more value in the form of like YouTube videos. So really breaking down what it looks like to grow your business. Like what does the day in the life look like for, someone who runs their own accounting business so you can start growing for yourself. It starts off, you ever look at the channel, Bryce Tubbs Virtual Accounting Strategies. This video is just a welcome video, shows you exactly how to get the most value. Next thing, here are our uploads. I'm trying to upload between either every day or every other day, depending on how busy I get. We are in a kind of busy season right now for the next like 2 to 3 months. So the frequency might be a little bit lower, but the value is still there. Next, we have recap interviews. So actual accountants and bookkeepers who are growing their business and what their journey looks like. So you have a really realistic expectation of what it takes to reach your goals. So you're not discouraged prematurely and you know that you're on the right path. Next, for some people who are just interested in learning more about like what coaching looks like with myself, I actually have leaked behind the scenes coaching calls where you can see what it looks like to actually be one of my students. So we have videos where the person, made to $6,000 in 30 days and how she's actually going to go get to 10,000. Or this student got $7,500 per month in monthly recurring clients in 14 days. And you get to see exactly how we're thinking about pricing the services, how you're going to go and promote yourself, how to sell it without ever having to pay me a dime on this channel. Also, we store the weekly trainings we do inside the group on YouTube. So you have basically, there's no excuse for you not to be able to grow your business based on these videos. You have all the information, step by step, what you need to do to go and grow your business. So take advantage of it. Just because it's free does not mean it's not valuable. In a lot of cases, the videos that we put inside of here are just stuff that we're telling our past self. And, even though we can't go back in time yet, it's something that we're kind of doing to give back to the community. So take advantage of it while it's here, or I could just take all the videos down. You have to pay me a lot of money for it.
That's right. Right.
Awesome.
It's available there, guys, and do take advantage of that. It's a great resource.
Yeah. So, I'm super excited to just know you, Vince. And like I think I don't know if you talked about this beforehand, but like what's kind of new or what's going on with you? Like maybe something you'd like to share with the audience or a cool tidbit.
Sure, yeah. A couple things that are kind of newer on my end is that I've had more and more ability to find resources for accountants that weren't necessarily available to my group about a year ago or 6 months ago. For instance, somebody who might be an expert in websites. I had somebody that said, "Hey, I'll post 9 free websites for anybody that wants to have professional websites done," and they just wanted it for the experience. Talk about a massive value opportunity for somebody to take advantage of that. I mean, if you wanted to have a website that was professionally done, accounting or finance or whatever, and this person's willing to do it for free, and they're knowledgeable about that skill, and they just want the experience to do that and have that as a testimonial. That's a massive opportunity that's available for them. So that's something that's come up in my group in the last 3 months or so. I've had more and more people say, "Hey, I'm willing to do this for free. I just need the experience or need the people to be able to say yes to this, so that way they could build that for them, and then they could use that as a testimonial later on about the success that they've had." So that it's not just websites. I've had people say, "Hey, listen, I'm this is free, or that is something that's discounted that you guys can take advantage of," and this has really been picking up speed in my group in the last 3 to 4 months.
Yeah, awesome. That's awesome. Glad that you're like here and doing that with them. I mean, yeah, you might not always be here, but while you're still here, I'm super grateful that you're so actively trying to help people out. So that's really great. That's really great.
Yeah.
Anything else new?
Nothing else new over here from my side over here. You probably see behind me over here. I'm on a boat, so that's why people see this background. I'll do a quick little shot over here. There's some boats in the background over there. That I've been on this boat now for almost 4 years now. So the weather's been quite nice. And yesterday, something a little bit new for me. It was actually my birthday yesterday. And I,
Nice.
I went out. I went out to go skiing over here at Big Bear here in California, and that was quite fun with my son. A little
Going
bit of a
skiing?
going skiing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Nice.
which wait, no, wait, it's actually 2 hours away from here, and so people don't think like here at the marina at sea level, do we have any mountains over here? But 2 hours away, we've got the Big Bear Mountain where you can go out and go skiing.
Nice. I was
So
just about to
yeah,
say, it's like you're on the marina now. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Cool. I guess a lot of people don't know that about like I believe you're in California, but yeah, I guess there's mountains that can get cold. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We've got a
So
couple mountains over here.
yeah,
And how about, I was
that's
going to ask the same
awesome.
question for you, Bryce. What's new for you in the last 3 6 months?
Yeah, 3 6 months, like a lot's happened. Like just being able to help out more students. Like we've streamlined a lot of the stuff inside my program. So it's like
Good.
there's no wasted energy anymore. So it's like just really being able to keep pinpointing like how someone who's like an introvert can go and just grow so much faster. And that's always been the biggest thing for me. One thing that I really want to do, I want to have the average student, I want them to be able to have at least one client that pays them $3,000 per month. And that's been one
Mhm.
of the like kind of biggest things that we're expanding, right? Because at least when I was first starting the program, it seemed that there were some students that would get like huge clients, like 15,000 a month, 18 or $8,000 a month client. But now I want to bring up that average because I always tell people, we specialize in getting you clients for between 500 to 5,000 a month. I really want to have that average be more like 3,000 to 5,000 per month so that people can go and, a lot of times people want to like quit their job or they want to do this full time. And the easier you can get to $10,000, $20,000 a month, the more likely you're going to be able to do this thing long term. So that's really what's been kind of my
Yeah.
driving force right now, just trying to see how I can just keep getting better and better results. We're deciding to go really hard on this YouTube channel. I just bought this oh, hopefully it doesn't fall. I was about to show it, but this new Canon
Yeah.
camera,
Oh,
the camera
excellent.
setup, it cost me about $1,000.
Good for
Um,
you.
which is like money kind of in the ether. But if it's gonna help my students and like people be able to, get a better experience while watching those free YouTube videos, that's kind of what the decision is for that. But just really trying to help people out, trying to see how much more value we can get, and I really want
Mhm.
to see how far we can grow this community. Because I don't know if I asked you this, but maybe we can talk about it after the the camera stopped rolling, but I'm trying for me to see if we can get this thing to about 50,000 members
Yeah.
before the end of the next 12 months. So that's
Yeah.
kind of what we're shooting for now, but it's one of those just weird things, right?
It just happens.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we
kind
both
of.
have been surprised about the number of people that have joined the groups. I mean, they come from all across the world, and they find
Mhm.
it on Facebook and they join it and they see the value that's added there and they want to become a part of that community. And I think that what you discovered on your group and I've discovered on mine, it's a lot about networking, about people talking to people and being able to get the positions and get the clients that they need.
Mhm. Yeah. So awesome, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video and you've gotten a little bit of value so you can finally know how to utilize some of the resources that you have. The biggest thing I hear is, Bryce, I've been inside your group for a while, but I just didn't really know how to use it. I don't know where anything is located. So hopefully you watch this video and you take some lessons from it. You know exactly what you need to do and it helps you reach that next level. Because if one person's being able to be helped by either my group or my YouTube channel, it's worth it for me. I assume the same thing for Vince. So
Mhm.
yeah. Excellent, guys. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you,
And
guys.
done recording. This has been Bryce Tubbs and Vince Lowry. We're done recording in three, two, one, and boom.